pronounce him unclean.
Wait a minute. The priest shall pronounce him what?
Unclean.
So if you were to be unclean, guess what that means? You had to be put out the camp because you were considered clean, sick. Do you understand? I know you didn't know. Alcohol. You think that alcohol is going to help you solve your problem? Hey, do you know with the only race of people, my sister, when we've got rent to pay, we've got stress because we know our rent is due. You know what we do? We go to the bottle store and go buy alcohol and get drunk. Thinking when I'm drunk, that problem of me paying my rent is going to go away. But it's not going to go away because as soon as I sober up, I still have to pay my rent. So why do you get drunk thinking you're going to escape paying your rent? Why do you get drunk thinking you're going to escape your problems? But this is the thing. We've got no wisdom and no knowledge of God. Get Hosea 4 and verse 6. If that's what I want. Hosea 4 and verse 6 is going to show us why are we behaving the way we behave as a race of people. Read this.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See what God says? God says you so-called, us so-called black people, we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Read it again.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
The Bible says we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Why are we destroyed for the lack of knowledge? Because we do not have our minds in this commandment in the fear of God. That's why we destroy. That's why we hate one another. Like that black woman over there going around. Look, this is the problem with black women in the community. She's going to shout and make a noise, make a scene. That's what they want to do. They want the whole community to know that she's there. She's performing for the whole community now. We have to use our wisdom. God says we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. We don't have the knowledge of God. What is that knowledge? We're going to find that the Bible tells us what the knowledge of God is. Come over here, brother. Come over here. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I've got a question for you. Come through. I've got a question for you. I've got a question for you, bro. What's your name, bro? Hillary. Oh, you got gloves on, man. Is this sweat? You sweat on? Oh, you cut your hair, you're doing something? Let me ask you, why do you bleach your hair like that? So you bleach it brown?
Verse 29.
Brown, why is that? Alright, let me show you. Do you want to see what the Bible says about that? You don't want to see? Let's show the brother what the Bible says about it. Alright, watch this.
The book of Leviticus.
Brother, listen, don't go away. Listen, see that? Look at it. That's alcohol. See what alcohol is doing to our people in the community? Read this.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 13 and verse 29. If a man or woman has plague upon the head or the beard.
So this is a law. Moses was given an instruction on how to deal with our ancestors when they had plagues. I need you to pay attention. Close attention to what we're about to bring up. Read.
Then the priest shall see the plague and behold, if it be inside deeper than the skin, and there be in it yellow thin hair,
What color?
and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
So if the priest was to inspect or examine one of the people in the land, and if they were to see a yellow thin hair, what does that mean?
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
Wait a minute. The priest shall pronounce him what?
Unclean.
So if you were to be unclean, guess what that means? You had to be put out the camp because you were considered clean, sick. Do you understand? I know you didn't know. I know you didn't know. Black people, we are born in a community and a culture and a lifestyle where we just find people doing things and we also decide to do it. We don't even know why we do it, but we just do it. You grew up, you saw people bleaching their hair gold, bleaching their hair blue, bleaching their hair pink, and you come along and you start doing the same thing. Do you know how crazy we look as a race of people when we do that? You know how crazy? We look crazy, bro. Have you seen it?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
Black woman blonde her hair gold. That is crazy. Because first of all, do you know what that means? That means you hate yourself for who you are. God gave you, I'll explain. God gave you black hair, right? You were born with black hair, right? Were you born with brown hair? Were you born with gold hair? So why do you change the color of what God gave you to something else? Do you know who you envy? Do you know who you envy? You envy this image right here. The white man. Black women, they blonde their hair, they turn their hair blonde because they want to look like the white woman. Do you understand? Black men, when we bleach our hair, we envy those people that colonized us. These people right here, brother. These people right here, they colonized us. No, it's okay, officer. They colonized us. So do you know in turn what has happened over time? Over time, we want to look like them. We want to speak like them. We even want to dress like them. That is why when you see a lot of the times, our sisters, right, our beautiful black women, do you know what they do? They go buying weaves, and when they buy weaves, there's two main colors they like buying the weaves in. One, what is the first color? Blonde, alright, what else? Pink, oh my dear brother, you in the spirit. You got me? Read this, watch what the Bible says. Read it. Alright, read this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
What is God saying?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
God says, envy thou not the oppressor. This race of people have oppressed and colonized us as a race of people. But then now today, we want to change our hair colors. We want to have pink hair. We want to have blue hair. We want to have gold hair. You see, right now, we're bringing out facts. These are facts that are not going to be brought out in the church. You know what I'm going to tell you in the church, Hillary? Just believe. Just believe. Just believe, Hillary. No, it doesn't matter. Come as you are. That's what I want to tell you. Be as you may. Do thy will. That's why you see homosexuals are in the church. That's why you see lesbians are in the church. That's why you see, bro, I'm telling you, there's all manners of filth that you find in the church. You know why? Because our people don't want to keep the commandments of God. They don't know God. They claim and they think they assume to know God, but they don't.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is